Well, let's see. Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? This is your friend Jeff playing Ultimate General American Revolution on the British campaign on Easy. They've had so many patches to this game, and now it's 0.50 revised 53991. Now this is on Steam unstable version. And it's still early access, everything can change, and I'm just mentioning this because, like I said, it's very hard to play an early access game when it's constantly changing. So yeah, it's 5.10, so that's, I could go continue, but I will go ahead and load and show you that this is the new Easy Brit task, take York. Okay, so this is going to be at 13 August 1775. So I had to do the whole thing over again. It's been, like I said, all I can say is that without it being balanced, I was being attacked in multiple areas. So now, like I said, I had to redo all this. I had to do a totally different strategy. Just to get to where I am, and I'm just gonna explain a few of the things in this game, and how it has changed so much. Now it says economic warfare. The rebels engaged in economic sabotage with the intention of undermining the British trade and industry. They may target production facilities leading to significant economic. To mitigate this. The rebel sabotage missions. Okay. Essential to increase funding and intelligence. Yeah, you see, they want me to keep doing that. Oh, jeez. Okay, let me just pan out for a moment and show you what's going on in this. Okay, so if we go up north, you're going to see a bug right here. Like, this is a bug. I reported it, so hopefully it'll get fixed. This is a bug right here. Now, this hazard here, there is a probability of a rebellion. Alright, so let's go into Middleborough for just a moment. I want to show you this. If I go like this, okay, so let's take a look at this for a minute. For some reason, and I don't know why, because I own New England, so why should the US be 79% is one question. You know what I mean? Why? So yeah, locality of 0.7 and then taxes is minus 0.3 here in Middleborough. Now, I want you to pay attention to what this says. If you go down a little ways, it says, to prevent a rebellion, you either need more than 32% loyalty, which we're at 21, so we do not meet that, right? So there's a chance of rebellion. So do you at least agree with that statement that I'm mentioning? So now if you go to, or you need at least 600 soldiers in your current garrison, which guess what? I've got 680 men, right? And it's saying I need 600, but I got 680 men. So even if I just add 600 men, current garrison reduces rebellion chance of 100%. So in other words, 100% there will be no rebellion, yet it shows a hazard sign. Now, I want to just mention, if there's a regiment there's a regiment right here, this guy here, he was in Middleborough, because I'm just going to tell you something. If you start a new campaign in the British campaign, I'm going to tell you right from the start of the campaign, you're going to need 2 regiments in Middleborough you're gonna need the starting 2 that you get here to stay here. 2 full regiments. You need also 1 regiment and 1 brig in Salem. And Portsmouth is not an immediate problem, but it will become a problem. So I even had a regiment here, and I had a regiment, and I have a regiment. You definitely need at least 1 regiment and and a brig, just to make sure, because if I go like this, at the moment, it says I need at least 260 soldiers. Now, technically, if I go by that, without any other, and then here's the thing I want to mention to you, and again, this is information that I give you, and don't forget, everything is subject to change when the game finally gets done, and then maybe that's when we should play it, not play it as an early access, because everything I say in here could be different. But at 5.0 version, I'm telling you that I'm giving you some direct information that you go ahead and start this campaign right now, and your general that pops here, you're gonna have to bring him here, and then you're gonna have to get him, and it's snow, so he's gonna lose a few guys, and you gotta put the 2 in here, like maybe not right away, but before April comes, you're gonna need to do that, because you have to have 2 full units here, 2 regiments. That's like over 1,200 men. And same thing here. You already start with that here, so you're okay. You just can't move these guys out. You have to keep them here for the longest time. And then again, 1. And don't forget, we get 2 events over here in the easy campaign. Now, I don't know if that happens in the normal campaign or the hard campaign, because I don't recall it happening in the hard campaign. So I don't know if this is an additional thing that we all get to enjoy regardless of what difficulty we're playing. But there's 2 events here where they give us a cavalry, which he's over here right now, the cavalry. They gave us this cavalry unit right here, the 17th Dragoon Guard. Like, one of the events is like a lost ship cruise that came, and then another one where they came with 2 regiments or in a ship or something, and whatever. So I'm just letting you know that those 2 events did happen, and thankfully it did, because I was able to put 1 regiment here, and I definitely had to have a regiment over here, and at one time I did have to have a regiment here. But if you look at this, we got a 0.6, and then we're minus a 0.3. So and then I'm just telling you, like, look at the date here. It's August 13th, 1775. So campaign starts in February. So here we are. And so now all these places have, according to their population, what I'm trying to relate to you is, according to their, and like I said, this is a bug here, because this here is a distraction for me. Like, if I look at this, like okay, so let's say I'm not making this video and I'm just playing the game. I see, oh no, I got a problem over here, right? Oh no, I got a problem over here, and if I don't get this guy over here to take this, I'm gonna lose this, because what you don't want is, you do not want them to suddenly rebel and put 600 military here. That would be such a problem, because the moment I move these 2 guys, yeah, and look at, you need at least 521. So I can show you this bug again. Like, I can do this, right? So in Leicester, right? Look at this. 32%. We're actually at 37%, right? So I shouldn't even need anybody to be in this garrison. But just remember that at any given time, they can put a -20 here or a -10, and then suddenly it's a problem. And if I can't rush and get somebody here, they will spawn 600 military right here of enemy. And you don't want that in the middle of this. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the whole point that I've always shown you in this game, I've always shown you that I want no fighting anywhere in this area. Like, I don't want any fighting. So you have to, at the very start of this campaign, you got to think in those terms. But this is a bug because, like I said, I should not have to keep 2 full milita in here when I'm at 37%, which they're now saying 32% loyalty. So remember, it used to be 40%. Like if you go below 40, it would revolt. Well, now it's even further down at 32%. They lowered it or something, but so yeah, I want to just show you this. Okay, so let me just okay, and then over here in Hatfield again, I got a supply wagon. I'm going to tell you at the start of the campaign, you are going to have, if you're going to do it this way, the way I do it, you're going to have 2 supply wagons here that equals 600 men. But I have since moved him to here because at one point this place was a problem, right? And stuff. And in this campaign, I have used different things. Like I always have this guy here so he can do, you know, give me specialists. But I had to go around and eliminate all the officers that were doing all the missions in this campaign because I had over, if I show you right here. Yeah, see, so right now the missions are saying that it's only $2,750. That was at $26,000 a week. Okay, that's how many missions that I did everywhere to try to get these places up and running. Like, look at this place, okay? And, you know, and like I said, he had to be here in Castine. It's when that special event happened. One regiment went here to hold this place, and I sent the cav over here to hold Castine along with this brig. And then I got a 46 gun. So don't forget, the game gives us 2 46 gun ships and a 28. But I did scrap and sell the 28 gun ship. But I did temporarily right now keeping the 46 gun, the 2 46 guns. Plus I have something like 5 40 gun ships, and that's what I use to wipe out the enemy fleet. You can see, you know, one of them is here. You can see the other 46 gun is right here. You can see him right there, and then the other one's over there, just in case. Down south. Now, yeah, and look at this, right? So let me take a peek. Oh, sorry. Yeah, see, and like I said, this is a bug because we do not want to see the hazard sign unless it's a true problem, right? And so I was going to show you this problem live. So let's go over here for just a minute. So, for example, again, you can see Leicester, right? We're at 37%. So technically I could bring out both of these guys, but with both of them in here, we do not have a hazard. Now watch when I do this. let me run for just a second. Let me pause. Okay, so I'm still, I'm still over the loyalty, so it's not doing it at the moment. So maybe okay, so I want to just say that when I started this campaign, I was at version 4.4. I was on the last patch, and then they did 2 small patches to this game, which brought it to 5.0. So I don't know if by me doing that, and then down here they gave me a mission to take York away from the enemy. And I can tell you in this video, if I have the paper, let me see. Oh yeah, okay, so on 5 May 1775, that's when the 9 ships come in that we have to fight, right? On 12 June, they deployed 2,400. On 14 June, they deployed 1,360. And they created the Continental Army. On 6 July, they deployed 2,720. And on 27 July 1775, they deployed 4,800 into 18 different places on this map. So 4,800. So I'm assuming that's Fusilers, and they were deployed in 18 towns and forts. So if you add all that up, that's quite a bit that they gave them. And before these like 3 or 4 patches that came in the last week, what I want to say is, I held these places down here, but then what happened was, I had multiple attacks. Like these 2 places were being attacked, these 2 places were being, and I only had 1 regiment in each place, and these were being attacked. And up here, Norfolk, I had a big force here, but and I even came out and took 4 of these places, but they get so much that they knock out my regiment here, they knocked them out here, they knocked them out here, and they knocked them out here, and this place here, they knocked them out of here. And so they retreated over here, and then these guys came down over here and just pushed me into the ocean, and that was the end of the campaign as far as I was concerned. I had to redo this all over again. And so this time I said, okay, the only places that I got in the south here, and again, this is just information for you, whether you want this or not, I'm just saying. Okay, so what I did is I built an infrastructure here at the beginning of the game, and I built the Weaver and the Rum, and quite frankly, I think I could do this, but it's going to be that again, so I'm going to have to waste another officer here, unfortunately, but he could do that, so why don't we just do that for just a moment. This way, in 20 days, that'll be done. But, okay, so what I was going to say is, I put an infrastructure here, because they didn't have one, which, don't forget, costs 40 products. So, but anyways, I did that. Then I also had an officer here to do construction, and same thing over here. Now notice these two guys are now 240 instead of 120. I added one company to each of these because these are the only two places in the south that I because you start with, you know, one company here and here, and again, no infrastructure here, so I put an infrastructure. I put an officer for construction, and you can see he's got the rum and he's got printing, so that way we can try to help him out in this area. Now we don't have a problem with the rebels here because it's Spain that wants to own this. And I don't know if I can keep the diplomacy good with Spain and France, then I shouldn't have a problem. And so my solution, and then and on 50 thing, cotton is no longer an item that you need to make textiles, because too many people complained about that, because if they don't own anything in the south, but that came with the 50 patch, or the patch right before the 50. This is because this was my solution, was to, well, we start with one company in each of these places, right? So why not just stay here and build this, and then take away the officer and build the infrastructure. And I got the infrastructure here, and I built, and because I do have this, and we did have cotton here, this was my solution, so I could repair my sails, was just having these two places. So we'll have double the rum, because we have two rum places right here, right? And on top of that, we got the weaver shop, and with the cotton. But now the cotton is not necessary. The dev said in the patch notes that you no longer need cotton to make textiles, which you need textiles for the sails. Otherwise, eventually you won't be able to repair your sails unless you buy them. You know, buy the textiles from the market, which, you know, they are there, I think. So so like I said, so a couple of patches ago you needed these places here, but now I don't really need it, but it's still a good idea, like, because they didn't have an infrastructure, and they didn't have these two buildings, and this one didn't have this one. So at least he's got the printing press, and then this one has got the two industries. And that's all that I got in the south. I don't have anybody else anywhere. Now I do have a 40-gun ship right here. As you can see, it's got the 9-pounders and the 18s. So he's the true love. So he's here only temporarily, because, okay, so here I want to show you, right? Do you see that it's taxes of 0.4? You need to have it at 32% or 289, or there is a 97. So garrison it reduce rebellion chance by 97%, because he's got 280 guys in here. And, you know, again, if we're above the 32%, so yeah, so to me it doesn't. Okay, so if you look at this, like, I'm trying to make sense out of this for you, the viewer, watching this. If you are watching this, there's not too many people that watch this, but the point is, if we're at 38%, not 32%, then why do we even need any garrison? So it's kind of like they're making us have a garrison and the percentage. It's like they go hand in hand or something, and it shouldn't. So it's 97%. It's almost like 100%, where it totally eliminates the rebellion. But I got him here because he came over and fought an enemy ship, and I came here and then I sold the ship and stuff, and then I repaired him, and I haven't moved him since because of, you know, this hazard thing here. So you could say technically what this shows you is that we don't have the garrison high enough to eliminate this, and so it's here, and you could say, so then the percentage doesn't really matter. What matters is the garrison, where this is just a little shy of the requirement that we need 200. Yeah, it's 9 guys. We need 9 more guys to do 100% eliminate the rebellion, right? So that is something that I'm talking about, because that doesn't say the same thing up north. Like it doesn't say. And yeah, and look at here, right? This is what I want to show you. So again, this place here, we need 353 soldiers, right? And we're above the 32%. So the percentage thing is kind of like, it doesn't make any sense, right? But they're forcing us to keep a garrison. So, but look at, what I'm trying to show you is that I got 550 guys here that's holding this. And so this is like, I'm showing, like, to me this is a glitch or a bug, you know. It is, because this hazard sign should not be here. The hazard sign in Hatfield should not be here, and this guy, and this guy is over, right? He's got 600 guys over the 521, but if I run some time, yeah, so I'm gonna show you how I can resolve the bug. Watch this. If I tell this 600 men to go into Hatfield, we will see if that goes away. And so this video basically is showing you that we should not have this hazard here. We need 600 soldiers. We got 680, so we're over the 600. This hazard sign should not be here. And maybe I'm focusing too much on this, because eventually I guess they will fix it. But anyways, you can see that they got us a mission over here. But so when I do runtime, he's gonna go into here, and we'll have, you know, 2 regiments in here, and that will change this. There's no probability. There is a probability of rebellion. No, there is not a probability of rebellion, because this 300 beats your 291 soldiers. And it says right there, like, you can read it, current garrison reduces rebellion by 100%. So you know, all I'm trying to say, folks, if you're playing a game and then suddenly you notice this, and you notice this, you're like, oh no, I can't have somebody spawn here, and then next thing I know, I got a big fight over here. And so this is something that is a glitch or bug, and now you have to pay attention to every single place here. So at the moment, I'm going to tell you that the game told me I had 30 days to come here and take this. And so I moved anybody that I could move to over here. And so I got a cavalry, I got these guys right here. And, you know, and so what we can do, because I've already given you a list of the amount of troops that they dumped into here. Like, that's a staggering amount of troops and stuff. And that is about that's all about all that I can tell you, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before this video, like I said, I made some videos, but then I deleted them because I was attacked everywhere. So now the strategy again is to hold the north. And when Howe came in, he took Dover, Cambridge, and here, and I have an extra regiment that I got from England, because in England there's nothing going on here. And if you look at my I'm spending $30,000 on the army, 30,000. So I have 38 regiments total. You know, sure, some of the regiments are not full, but you know, that's a lot of money. My spy network is 10,000, and my missions now, because I added that guy in the south to build, so that is that. So I've been maintaining, but what I'm saying is, the only way that you can get reinforcements from England is to just say, okay, let's look at Bristol, there's 58 guys there, let's go to Plymouth, there's 90 guys there, so. And I don't have much guns in England because I sent most of them to the rebel, not the rebels, but the British in America, but and then I've had to sell the weapons that are here in England because you get better prices. So, but I would make 3 companies, wait till they build up, and then I even made a couple of full regiments, and you just gotta wait it out. Is basically what I'm saying. So even though it's in August, you know, let's go back a couple months and stuff. And when you play this game, you have to think about the loyalty and the garrison, where you need to have a garrison and where you don't have to have a garrison. And so yeah, let me see if I can get him into here just to show you this bug. Okay, and then I'm gonna have to think about what I want to do. So let me tell my general to come down here.
Line.
You can hear movement, so you know that the enemy is moving. Now this is not a large force, but okay, let's pause for just a moment. Now we're down to $67,000. So this is a constant thing, even though, and don't forget, on easy, you have bonuses for money and bonuses for mining and bonuses for things. So don't be deceived by what you see here, because, you know, if you play this game on hard, there's no bonuses, none, 0. And so it's going to be much harder to do stuff. But so just keep that in mind. And I have invested a lot into, you know, building the north. Like, I have invested a lot. Like, let me just show you, right? Like, look at this, is full. This place in New Haven, it's 100% loyalty. I don't need anybody here. Yeah, good. This shows the bug. Look. This shows the bug right here. Good, good, good. This is the bug. See? See? So remember, when these 2 full regiments were here, we had no hazard. But I just reproduced the bug right here. So this demonstrates in this video the bug. Like, to me, that's a bug or a glitch, right? We like the feature of the hazard, right? Because that warns us if we have a major problem that we have to deal with. Meaning, I only got 50 guys here, right? But we're at 93%. So technically I can now move this general out. But what I'm trying to explain to you is simply this. That I need, like I said, I need these regiments, like in a garrison, if you have the requirement, like I need 521 guys, right? But I got 600, so this hazard should not pop. It should not make me take time away from the game and run up here and say, oh no, there's going to be a revolt here. They're going to kick my unit out and they're going to spawn a 600 milita in here. And just like here, I've got 300. We need 291. Well, we got 300 here. This should not be here. Where it takes my attention away from, doing some battle down here, because I'm suddenly worried that all of a sudden, imagine if they spawned a 600 milita here, they spawned a 600 milita here, they spawned a 600 milita here, that's 1800 that I have to deal with, when it shouldn't even be an issue like this. Yeah, like maybe I should just end this video and put this up real quick and then point a dev to this video so you can see what the heck it is I'm talking about. So yeah, maybe I should do that instead of doing anything like that, because I can save the game here and stuff, but this is because I just, like I said, I reproduced the issue here in Leicester. I reproduced it, and if I run this video even more, I can show you that this guy will go into here and then this will go away in a day. Like, maybe I should run the video long enough to do that. So let's just do that. Now, when this day ends, this will probably go away. Just watch for a minute. Just watch. Oops. Okay, now what is this? Relations with natives. We should send a delegation to enhance our relations with people. Okay, well, I don't know which one. I wish I knew which one that I am. Like, don't forget, I take the -20 at the start of the campaign, so I usually don't have problems with the natives right away, which is a good thing. We could do Cherokee, we could do Creek, so we can do Iroquois. I wish this would tell me where they are at the moment, so I can know which one I need to do it on. Well, let's try that. Oh yeah, and it was Miamis. Now, all right, so I was able to do that too, but that costs 4,000. But that cost me whatever it did. So, yeah, so you can see there. So let me pause. Yeah, look. Okay, so in this video, this shows you that by me putting in the regiment that was here of 600 men into here, now the hazard goes away, right? The hazard goes away. So this is a bug that I'm saying, because no person playing this game wants to see this red marker here unless it's a real true problem, right? But now it's in Leicester and Middleborough when I hit the requirement and over. So yeah, so right now I just demonstrated in this video about this situation should not occur, because I can tell you as a player of this game, I only want to see that hazard sign if it's a legitimate problem, where in Leicester, again, they want me to have 521. You know, but look at, I got 600 in there. That should go away. It should not direct my attention to here when I need my attention to be down here. Yeah, look at this right here. They're gonna come up to fight us. So I'll make another video about that situation. All this video is going to be a quick short video that shows that this is a problem, and you might think to yourself that this is a minor problem because there's no chance that this place can rebel when the chance is 100% of reduces the rebellion by 100%, and it did that. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a 600 man guy there. But notice how it went away here, even though it showed that it was 100% no rebellion, because I had 300 guys here over the 291. But because I put a second regiment in here, and I don't, you know what I'm saying? So now if I say, okay, look, I'm gonna need this regiment to come down here, and so. Or he could have stood here just in case I have anything. Because don't forget, if they suddenly say Lyman loses 10 points, you know, like an event of 9, then I'm going to need a regiment here. But for right at the moment, I don't. So, again, I'm going to show for just a moment. I think the day will have to go by. Let's see. Mission to rescue imprisoned officers. Now, what the heck is this? Okay. Okay, yeah, see, look. Okay, so I'm going to pause the game. Okay, and that's it. Okay, I'm done. Look at it's instant now again, and like I told you, again, the point of what I'm saying is 291. We got 300. This should not be. You can see in 3 places it looks like I'm gonna have a rebellion, and it says 100%. So I guess because it's a glitch or a bug, and that's what I'm explaining. So, but I don't want to make this video any longer than what it is at the moment, because I want to get this up. So I can prove to anybody watching this that this is a bug in this. Okay, so anyways, so no matter where you are in the world, have a great day, a great afternoon, a great evening. Please take care of yourselves. Be kind to others. God bless to you. Keep all religions equal. This is your friend Jeff signing out. Adios amigos, and adios the lovely amigas.